The Brave Little Bear's Big Adventure.
Once upon a time, deep in a forest filled with whispering trees and sparkling streams, there was a little bear named Barnaby. Barnaby lived in a cozy den under the roots of a giant oak tree. The den was warm and inviting, smelling of sweet honey and dry leaves. He had soft brown fur, big, curious eyes, and a little black nose that was always twitching with excitement. Every night, curled up beside his mother, Barnaby would listen to tales of the forest. His mother would describe magical places filled with wonders beyond his wildest dreams. One of his favorite stories was about the Sparkling Waterfall, a hidden place where the water shimmered like 1,000 tiny stars and the air was filled with the scent of wildflowers. One morning, as Barnaby was getting ready for his first day exploring the forest, he thought to himself, "Today I will be a big bear. I will go on an adventure to the Sparkling Waterfall all by myself." A little flutter of fear tickled his tummy, but the excitement of exploring the unknown made him feel braver than a lion. He tiptoed to the kitchen and packed a small bag with his favorite snack, a big, yummy honey sandwich. Then he went to find his mother. "I am going on an adventure, Mama," he said proudly. His mother, who had a heart as big as the moon and fur as soft as clouds, smiled and gave him a warm, tight hug. "Be safe, my brave little bear," she said, knowing that no matter what adventure lay before him, her little cub was strong enough to face it. With a final wave, Barnaby stepped out of the den and into the big, green forest. The birds were singing their cheerful songs, and the sun made pretty patterns on the ground through the leaves. He set off towards the Sparkling Waterfall, his heart thumping with excitement. His first challenge was a field of tall, tickly flowers. They tickled his nose as he pushed his way through. "Achoo!" he sneezed and then giggled. Next, he came to a little stream. A long, wobbly log was the only bridge. Looking at the shaky log, fear pricked at Barnaby. Taking a deep breath, he put one paw in front of the other, very slowly. The log wobbled, but he kept his balance. When he reached the other side, he cheered, "I did it! I am a brave bear." As he walked deeper into the forest, he met a friendly squirrel gathering nuts for the winter. The squirrel, with its bushy tail twitching with energy, saw the determination in Barnaby's eyes. "Here," the squirrel chirped, offering a shiny acorn. "This is a courage nut. It will help you on your adventure." Thanking the squirrel, Barnaby put the acorn in his pocket. It felt smooth and cool, like a little stone. At last, through the trees, he heard a gentle, splashing sound. It was the Sparkling Waterfall. It was more beautiful than any story his mother had told him. The water tumbled down the rocks, shimmering like 1,000 tiny diamonds in the sunlight. The air around the waterfall sparkled and danced with tiny winged fairies. Their laughter echoed like tinkling bells. Barnaby sat down on a nearby rock and took out his honey sandwich. It tasted sweet and yummy, and the fresh air made it even more delicious. For a little while, Barnaby was too happy to do anything except watch the beautiful waterfall. He felt so proud of himself for being brave enough to explore the forest alone. As the sun began to turn the sky orange, Barnaby knew it was time to go home. He walked back, his heart still happy from his adventure. The wobbly log didn't seem so wobbly anymore, and the tickly flowers just made him smile. Soon he arrived at his cozy den, just as the first star appeared in the darkening sky. His mother was waiting for him. "How was your adventure, my brave little bear?" she asked, her eyes full of love and pride. Barnaby told her everything that had happened, and she listened with a proud smile. That night, snuggled in his warm bed of leaves, Barnaby held the acorn in his paw. He knew now that being brave didn't mean you weren't scared. It meant you tried new things, even when they seemed a little bit scary. He closed his eyes and dreamed of all the new adventures he would have. He was Barnaby, the brave little bear, and the whole big forest was waiting for him.
Did you enjoy Barnaby's big adventure? Let us know in the comments what our next story should be about. Please like and subscribe to English Echo to join us on our next adventure. Sweet dreams.